Okay, this is a lesson on multiplying polynomials. The objective for today is students will multiply polynomials with monomials or monomials. The big picture for today is distributing one number into the other numbers, and we do this because in math we expand things and multiply things. And it's important in real life. I talked about how when we add and subtract polynomials, it's just like us organizing things like the fruit baskets and understanding where to put things, how to keep things organized. Well, with multiplying, we learn how to grow things, okay? So, who likes money in here? Okay, a lot of you do. So one day when you're an adult, you're going to have money, right? So no one's going to have unlimited money. But you'll have money that comes in. So as an adult, what's something reasonable that you're going to have to use your money on?
Food, house.
Okay, good. Food, car, house, okay? Maybe you have kids to take care of. Okay, so you spend all this money on all those normal things, and then you might have extra money, right? So you put things in different places. You organize it by adding them and subtracting them in different places. And then we're going to have extra money, maybe, that we're going to put into another place so it can multiply. We might invest it into stocks. Isn't it good to take extra money and invest it so that you have more money? Yes. Would you agree? So when we put things and invest them, we would hope that they would multiply so that they would grow. Okay? So we're going to be talking about that today. That's why it's important. Here are the steps. You could pause the video right now if you need to write the steps. Here we go. Number 1 and 2, watch me work my magic. All right. Number 1, pencils down. So we have 8x squared times x minus 1. We know that it's a times sign because there's nothing there, and there's a term next to a parenthesis, so we know that should be a times sign. So we take this whole term, 8x squared, and we distribute it into each of the subsequent terms inside the parentheses. Okay, so 8x squared times the first term. We know there's a 1 in front of this x, so it's going to be 8x squared times 1x. So 8 times 1 first is 8. Then we have x squared times x is x cubed. Then we do 8x squared times negative 1. So 8 times negative 1 is negative 8. Then we have x squared times, there's nothing else there, so we're just going to leave the x squared. Next, I'm going to check to see if there are any, if this needs to be rewritten in descending order. It already is in descending order. X cubed is the biggest exponent, so it's already in descending order. So we're all done with number 1. Number 2. Number 2, we have negative 7n squared. And we know it's being multiplied and into this parentheses here. So we want to distribute this negative 7n squared into each of these 3 terms. So we got negative 7n squared times 2n squared. Negative 7 times 2 is negative 14. N squared times n squared we know is we add them, so it's n to the 4th power. Then we have negative 7n squared times 6. Negative 7 times 6 is negative 42. N squared times n is n cubed. Continue, we have negative 7n squared times 3 is negative 21 n squared. And now we're all done. We're just going to check to see if it's descending order. It is, so you box your answer. Now, that's it for today's lesson. So that's all we have to do is multiply. Now, just a quick review. What is the degree of this polynomial?
4.
4th degree, right? And what kind of polynomial?
Trinomial.
Trinomial, okay. There are 3 terms, right? Trinomial. Good. Okay, so what I'd like you to do, 1's tell the 2's about number 2, 2's tell the 1's about number 1. Ready, set, go. Number 3, ready, set, go. I'll start us off on the whiteboards. Shh. Students, whiteboard time. Please end your conversations. 7n times 8n is 56n squared. Finish off the prompt. 7n times negative 4. Ready, set, go. 10 seconds. This one, 7n times negative 4 is negative 28n. Okay, number 4. Okay, number 4, ready, set, go. sure you got it right. So again, 7x squared times 4x squared is 28x to the fourth. Students, quiet down. Then we got 7x squared times 8x is positive 56x cubed. And then we got 7x squared times negative 4 is negative 28x to the squared power, or to the second power. That's it. Okay. Let's do one more, just for the sake of practice. On number 5, turn to your neighbor. We have a negative times a negative. What is a negative times a negative? Tell me.
Positive.
Okay, work it out. Ready, set, go. So over here we got negative 2x squared times negative 8x squared is positive 16x to the fourth. So we have negative 2 times negative x is going to be positive 2x to the third power. And then we got negative 2x squared times negative 8. Oh, what happened? There it goes. Negative 2x squared times negative 8 is going to be positive 16x squared. Okay, so if you made a mistake, please fix your problems and fix your boards, okay? This concludes this lesson, okay?